Hello, ladies. Angela Ambrose here. I am working on a blog post, and what the blog post is for is to show those of you who may be working outside of your home right now, but you're interested in starting a blog, but you feel like you can't start the blog because you don't have enough time. So there are a lot of women who contact me that are in this predicament. Some have enough savings, or some can afford to just quit their jobs and start focusing on their blog. Others don't have that luxury. Also, some of you or some of the ladies that I deal with may find themselves out of work for some reason, but they have a lot of skills and they have a limited amount of money coming in. They're looking for jobs and they can't find jobs. Well, I want to give you another alternative to uh, to make money, and that is to show you how to make money online using a few of the platforms that I've used. So the ones that I want to show you are Fiverr, Upwork, Local Solo, and Hire My Mom. These are all legitimate companies. They're companies that I've worked with and still work with on a regular basis. I will tell you that none of the platforms are perfect. And what I mean by that is if you really want to get the best use out of each platform, it is very, very important. I can't stress it enough. Very important for you to read their terms of services and read their policy and procedures. And if you are sure to know their policies and procedures and know their terms of services, like you know your name, you won't have any problems. Hold on. Okay. I ran into two problems, one with Fiverr and one with Upwork. Both problems were really problems that I could have avoided had I read their terms of services and their policies and procedures. So the problems that I've had, I've long worked them out a long time ago. But I just want to stress that you need to learn and read the terms of services, policies, terms of policies, just read all of that. Okay, and so this is just a way that you all can make money. If you are not making any money now and you want to start a blog full time, or if you're making money and you think that if you quit your job, you'll have more time to work your blog. So this video is for you. Now, the other thing that I want you to know is, I think I said up here in the blog post, it takes a long time to start making money online, but it is possible. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at Fiverr. Now, what I did here with Fiverr is I'm going to show you, I want to show you their pricing, but in order for me to show you the pricing, I'm going to have to uh, fill out a gig. That's what they call their jobs. Um, Now, Fiverr used to be where you had to start off your gigs at $5, but that's no longer the case. There are still some things, I think graphic designers is one, where they start you off at $5. I have a gig, which I'll show you in a little bit, that I start off at $5. And the only reason I start any of my gigs off at $5 is one, because people will see some of your other high price gigs and they will want to work with you, but they may be leery of working with you. So $5 is really a way for them to feel comfortable in working with you, being able to see your personality and the type of work that you produce. And that puts them more at ease to do bigger jobs with you, because remember, you're working with people all over the world, and they're working with people all over the world. And when you do this, and you do this for a long period of time, you do run into people who are not always above board. So I understand that, and so I use the $5 gigs to make people feel comfortable, and to as an introductory offer, I guess I should say. Also, Fiverr charges 20% on a dollar. So even if you make $5, even if you're charging $5, you're only going to get four out of those $5, because 20% goes to Fiverr. Let's see what else. I should have had a list of these things. So anyway, I mean, there's a lot more that I can tell you. There are tips and tricks and techniques that you use here. If you guys want to know more about that, you'll have to get in touch with me to discuss all of that. But in the meantime, I just want to show you some of the really good offerings that Fiverr has. All right, so they have graphic design work, digital marketing, writing and translation, video and animation, music and audio, programming and tech, advertising, business, lifestyle, gifts, fun and bizarre, other. And then if you click on here, graphic and design, then you see all of the subcategories here that they have. The same with digital marketing. You see here all of the subcategories, and so on and so forth. Now, not everyone on this platform is professional or carry themselves in a professional manner. I try to be as professional as possible, and I get a lot of clients, and I get a lot of repeat business. This is my second time on Fiverr. The first time that I was on here, I ranked up really fast, and but I got upset, and I deleted my account, and so I've had to start at the beginning all over again. But I'm not going to go into details about that too much. You guys can get with me privately, and I can explain more. All right, so this is where you put your gig title, and it always starts off with "I will," so there's no need for you to do that. And I'm just going to say, because I want to show you guys okay, let me show you the different pricing. Now, for some reason, graphics and design, and if I choose, let's say, logo design. So I will design your logo. All right. I have trainings that I do. These are paid trainings that I do, where I go into detail in showing you how to set up your gig title and your descriptions and so on and so forth, because you really want to know how to SEO this well in order for people to start seeing it. All right, so now I need to put a description. Oh, okay, gig title should contain at least four. I will design your, I'm just going to say business logo. Okay. Um, okay, so you are looking to update or get a brand new logo designed for your business. Okay, now remember, this is solely for logo. Um, this is solely so that I can show you the pricing. All right, they want me to add more than. Okay, so this should be enough. So let's move on. Okay, graphic design. Okay. All right, so now they're going to
Hi
tell me a
sellers.
video
Today we're
about.
going to show you how to set up a triple package, which allows you to create 3 different.
Okay, so what that does is, all right, pricing. Okay, so they've just changed because they had not been letting graphic design. Well, this is logos. So with some particular gigs, they still only allow you to do $5. So you can use that one as a kicker. Um, but hold on. I'm sorry, I'm drinking my coffee. All right, so you can see examples here of the packages, and you can start off at 10 and then 50 and then 205. But it just really depends on what you can do. So this is what I wanted to show you. All right, so you can do a standard gig, and you see here you can go anywhere from $5 to 955. And this is what I wanted you to see. So Fiverr no longer is just a $5 where you make $5. And the good part about Fiverr is that they have millions of people coming to their website daily. So you just think, even if you do something that is $100 or 60 or 40 or $30, if you are getting 5 or 6 people a day doing the orders and you're able to get those out, you can just do the math to see how much money is possible per day. And you get once you complete a Fiverr gig and the customer is satisfied, then they wait 3 days because you have to give the seller, I mean the buyer, 3 days to say if they're satisfied or not. After their 3 days, if everything is okay, then Fiverr is going to mark your gig as complete, and then that's when they go in and start clearing. The clearing of the funds take place, and you get those funds within 14 days. No, not within. You get it on the 14th day. Sometimes I think I've gotten it on the 13th, but most of the time you get them on the 14th day. And so I just wanted you to see that. But not only, okay, so you get this, and then you get to do an extra fast gig. Now, this only goes up to $40 because I'm only a level 1. Once you level up, you can do extra fast gigs for more money. So, on top of the money that you charge here, you're able to charge extra here. And not only that, you're able to come here and charge extra. Again, this only goes up to $40 because I'm a level 1. If you're just beginning, it may only go up to 10 or 15. But again, you get to do, and so let's say that I'm charging $125 for something, okay? And then let's say I'm charging 100, and then let's go up to uh 200, and then maybe if they get the entire package, they get 295 or something like that for everything. I don't know if that's how I would do that. All right. Okay, so then let's say that you do an extra fast gig, and depending on what you want to say here, let's say you say, okay, I'll do that in 2 days and I'll do $40. All right, and then you say, okay, I will do this, and you charge, let's say extra 10, and then you do something else. I will do that, and you charge another 10, and you say, I will do A and B for 15. You give them a break, but it's going to be a little longer. Okay. And then you just go on and you keep adding. So at level 1, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you count up the prices here. You count up this price or these prices, depending on if you choose one or all three. And then you count up these prices and you see how much money you can make on just 1 gig with Fiverr. So you really want to consider Fiverr. You just come and you put up your oh put up your gig, and that's it, and you start. Now of course you want to make sure that you have the skills for it, but it's a great way to make money online. Sometimes I hear people who really don't know about Fiverr, and they'll say, "Oh, Fiverr, yeah, you make $5," but that's not. You make way more than $5. Also, for the $5 gigs or any of the gigs that you do that are cheaper, what you want to do is make sure that it's something you can do quickly, that's not going to take a lot of time, because you'll find, first off, money is time. You don't want to spend all of your money doing something for $5, even though when I first started off, I used to write about pages, and I did that for $5. I did 400 words or less, and I wrote the best about pages, and I took a lot of value, and I put a lot of value and time into offering that, and I always got extra work because of it, and I always had people come back um, because my thing was about quality. So, all right, so now on top of this with Fiverr, the other thing that you can do is, let's see here, you can offer, let's see. All right, so you can offer, let's see here. If I can't remember. You can offer let's see. This person spammed me, so I can't offer them anything. You can offer, it's called custom orders. And with custom orders, you can offer up to $1,500. See here, create an offer. All right, so you'll get some people who will come to you directly like this. And if they can't find what they're looking for, the services that they're looking for, but they feel like you're capable of, or if they want to work with you, they'll ask you about something. And if you feel like that's something that you want to do, then you can just create an offer here. Now, what you want to do is find the best gig that's closest to that particular service. And so you just click on one, and you write here your terms of service, the delivery date, and right here the total offer amount is $1,500. So this is another way that you can make money, um, along with all of the other ways. All right, so I think that's all. There's a lot of ins and outs about it, but that's the gist of it. So I just want you to know that it isn't just $5, okay? You can really make some great money, and you can just work regular business hours. All right, so Upwork, they've changed their service fees here, and you can see right here, their fees are 20%. Now, it wasn't like this, but they just changed it. 20% for the first 500 you bill your client across all contracts, and 10% for total billings with your clients between 501 and 10,000, and then 5% for total billings with your clients that exceed 10,000. Yeah, so here on Upwork, you can offer um, I mean, the sky's the limit for how much you can charge. You can charge 20,000, 30,000, all the way to $5, from $5 all the way up. And also, like, I have a business, so what I do is, um, I work as a freelancer personally, but I also have my agency on here, and I can charge more. The only thing is usually you have to hire people. If you don't have employees, you have to hire people. But you may get a contract for 10,000 or 15 or $20,000, and so you can pay people to do work for you. And sometimes you can take the money that you get from this. Well, not no, you can't do that because they're not going to pay you until their cycles to paying you. They're either going to pay you hourly or you give them a fixed price. But what you can do is you can either hire some, if you don't have employees, you can hire someone here on Upwork to help you, or you can go hire someone on Fiverr and give them the work to do. And then that way it's kind of like, like your agency is doing the work, so it's you and your employees working. So you can consider that as well. All right, so these are their new service fees. And so just take a look at that. You can stop the video and just read all of this. All right. So continue. Now, um, they it's very right here, it's very important too to really fill out your profile and to have your portfolio up. Um, there are differences between working hourly and working a fixed rate, which I'm not going to go into today, but I can go into that in more detail if you contact me. I I can coach you. I'm offering free 15-minute consultations right now, so you may want to take advantage of that to ask me the questions. You do want to look to see if payment is verified. And if payment isn't verified, you can still look and communicate with the client, but you do not want to you do not want to accept a contract until you see where it says payment verified. So what I do, if I'm going back and forth with the client and they say, okay, I want to hire you, I say, okay, before you hire me, you need to go and verify your payment. And then once that's verified, I will continue talking to them, and then I will accept their bid. So what you do here is they have advanced search, and so you come in here and let's say I don't know, I'm just gonna say administrative, because I get a lot of ladies who, all right, so administrative. So you see here they have all of these things. And so what you would do is you would click on here. So they say your responsibilities are data analysis, entry into Excel, da 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 da. So you come on here and you click and you see what the details are. And if you think you qualify, and then right here you can see the client's history and feedback to see what other people say about them. And if you meet their qualifications, you can submit a proposal, or you can save the job. And you see here that this job is posted 54 minutes ago, but there are already 10 to 15 proposals, but they're not interviewing anyone right now. Now, right here it says upgrade membership to see bid range. What that means is you can, and like right here it says 13.21 hourly. sometimes this is just placement holder. Even if they're not paying hourly what you want, you can still do the proposal. And once you get the interview with them and you guys start talking about the rate, that's when you can um, say what you think about the payment. It's just like in a regular interview, really. You can see how many jobs this client has posted and how many hires their hire rate is 63%, and they have 3 open jobs. They've spent over $20,000 here on Fiverr. I'm sorry, on Upwork. So this is all good. So this is a good client, and they've been a member since 2012. So this is a really seems like a really good company to work for. Anyway, what I was going to tell you is where it says upgrade your membership. Now, what that is, let me go back. Um, Hold on, I'm going to have to scoot this down. All right, so what that is, where it says upgrade membership. Let me just go here, upward. All right, so what that means is they allow you, I think it's 61 or 62 connects per month. If you see here, I submitted 2 proposals and I have 2 active candidacies, which means that there are 2 clients who are interviewing me right now for um, a proposal that I've submitted. Now, so 58, and then you get 62, I think, and so out of the 62, 58, okay, yeah, because I've done 4. I closed the other 2. These I'm really not um, doing this anymore. I've decided that I think the client and we've contacted each other. Um, I don't know why we stopped communicating, but we're no longer communicating. So I need to go in and erase this. But this is just a good way for you to just glance and see, you know, what's going on. Because sometimes you'll forget, like me, I actually forgot about these people until I came here. But anyway, getting back to this, so you are allowed 62 connects, and okay, now we have 58. So that means that you can contact 58 more clients. Now, if you upgrade your membership, I think that you get double the amount. Which honestly, when I upgraded my membership, I think um, because I used to just sit in one night and I could do 62 proposals, and I may be on a roll and I want to do more proposals, but I've used up all of my connects until the next month. And then sometimes I would use my agency, but not everyone wants to work with an agency, so that would limit me. Um, but what I found out, for me, it wasn't feasible to upgrade my membership because I would only end up having like using, I get 62 connects for free, and then I may use, let's say, 64 or 65. Then I have all of the connects remaining, and I don't think they go over. So for me, it was a loss. But the good part about having the upgraded membership is, all right, so let me show you. So let's say that, okay, no one has applied here. So this wasn't a good one. But what you can do, I'll just tell you. So we're at 30 minutes with the computer. We're 30 minutes now with this video, and I didn't want to make it this long. All right, so what this allows you to do also is, I don't know if you were, okay, see it says proposal less than 5. If you want to see who um, submitted proposals, if you want to see what they wrote, and if you want to see their portfolio, you can do that if you upgrade your membership. So that's the only thing that I think it's good for. But if you really know your stuff, and if you know how to write your proposals in a way that attracts your clients, uh, that gets their attention, then you really don't have to look at that. And if you know that your portfolio is on point, you don't need to worry about that. I've turned down so many offers, and people just they steady email me. Um, they contact me. Sometimes I don't even contact them. Okay, so that's Upwork. They're good too, but I've had one problem with the client on here that I'm not going to go into detail about right now because it's going to make this video way too long. I will tell you about it if if we have a coaching call, I can go into more details. But what I will say is just read the terms and conditions. Cover yourself. That's all I really want to say. And I've only had one problem with Upwork as well. I love them, and it takes once for I've never done an hourly. I've only done fixed rates. So once what am I trying to say here? Once you turn in the work and the client approves it, it takes 6 days for the money to clear. All right, and next we have Hire My Mom. This is a local company for me, but they work online. And now here you pay a quarterly fee, I think of $29.99 or something like that. And they put you with the client, and then they're out of it. And they don't charge you a percentage of what you make because they charge you up front quarterly. Now let's take a look at them. Okay, it's $29.95 a month. And let's see here. If you're an applicant, I want to show you the okay, and the annual job seeker plan is $99. Um, oh no, that's not what I want. I always forget register. Okay, let's see. So okay, so these are the people who are working on here. You have virtual assistants, administrators, bloggers, writers, editors, social media marketers, graphic designers, researchers, accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, web designing, customer service reps, sales, marketing, public relation, advertising, legal and real estate assistants, e-commerce specialists, consultants, strategic planners, human resources, and more. So these are the people who are working on here. But I want to show you, oh, I can't find it. Okay, let's see. It says click here to find. Sorry guys, there is a way. They have job seekers right here. Let's see. No. Well, I always have a problem with this. Join now. Okay, so join now. Employers sign up, applicants sign up. Let's see, under applicants sign up. Let's see here if I sign up like this. They don't, I can't find it. All right, well, I'll just tell you what they have are just a list of jobs. And then you click on whichever one suits, whichever one um, suits what you can do. The thing that I don't like about Hire My Mom is sometimes, like you'll see where, gosh, I wanted to show you. You'll see where you may have 4 or 5 jobs for the 15th, and then you'll have um, 10 jobs for the 16th. But it's still good because, um, well, what am I trying to say here? Okay, what you really have to be careful about with Hire My Mom is that most of these jobs are time sensitive. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you want to go ahead and apply for them right when they come in because they're time sensitive. So just keep that in mind. And sometimes they don't take the older jobs off, and so you'll go and click on a job, and then once you start reading, you'll see where it's an old post. So that's the only thing that I don't like. They keep their older posts on there too, and you'll click on there, and you get excited, and you come back only to, I mean, keep reading only to see that it's an older post, and the time for applying for the job has already expired. So that's what I don't like about them. But they do have really good jobs on here, and I have not had any problems with any of the people that I've worked for or worked with on here. And the next one, I love them, and they're a local solo. Um, what I don't like about local solo is one of the things that I forgot to tell you that I don't like about Hire My Mom. Well, I shouldn't say that I don't like, but I only want to work from home. And so you have to be careful with local solo and Hire My Mom because some of the jobs that they post, you have to go on site to work, and I don't want to work on site. Um, Hire My Mom, they do have a lot of telecommute jobs, meaning you can work out of your home. Local Solo has a few, but most of theirs are on site. But you get really good jobs from here too. So and people contact me all the time. They'll come and they'll see me here on Local Solo, but they'll go to my LinkedIn page to contact me. So and LinkedIn is another great source. You want to be sure that you have everything filled out and that it's very professional. You want to be really busy on LinkedIn because a lot of people from Local Solo as well as from Upwork will go to LinkedIn to contact you. So just keep that in mind. Now with um, Upwork, it's against their policy, their terms of policy for someone to contact you off of their platform. So when people do that with me, I'm very leery of them, and I feel like they're people who kind of rock the boat. And if they won't abide by Upwork, it makes me leery to work with them because I think that they may be difficult or unethical in some way. And so I won't deal with them. I'll just say, you know, Upwork protects me, and so for that reason, I don't deal with them. Um, and I'll tell you this, you also want to go ahead and set up your PayPal account because PayPal protects you as well. I have a story of a client who I got came to me and they tried to get over, but because I document my things so well, they weren't able to, and PayPal really stepped in for me and protected me. I was working for a guy in the United Kingdom, and that's why you want to just spell out everything that you're going to do in your contract. So you really want to go through your contract with a fine-tooth comb and do what you say you're going to do, and don't do anything more than that. Um, but just make sure they understand that contract. And you want to make sure in your contracts that you say uh, by accepting, um, oh, I can't think of it. But there's a phrase that I always say, by allowing me to work on this particular job, you are agreeing to my terms and conditions, and something like that. So anyway, though, so let's search, browse Houston. Uh, okay, no, we don't want to look at the freelancers. We want to look at what jobs they are offering. Okay, well here, social media managers, mobile developers, UX architects, motion designers, digital PMs, graphic designers, marketers, creative directors, game developers, pro photographers, and so on and so forth. Um, so just come to localsolo.com, and now Local Solo, they allow you to work on here, I think for a month for free, and then they start charging you. Although I've never had to pay, and I don't know why. And I get people who see my portfolio all the time and they contact me. I just a lot of times don't work with the people who contact me from here because they want me to come to their office, but some really big marketing companies have contacted me to do their graphic design work. Other big companies have contacted me to use me, to sign me up in their pool so that when they have short-term jobs, they can call on me to work for them. And I have done one or two of those, but I only tell them that I'll only do it if I can do it from home. And if they want you bad enough, sometimes they'll let you do it. It just depends. But yeah, so there's a pricing here. And okay, so this is the way that it is. But like I said, I get a lot of people from Local Solo that will see my information and they'll contact me on LinkedIn. So anyway, these are a few of the platforms that I use. They're the ones that I can tell you without doubt. They are ethical and they are above board. Just read the terms of services. If you have any questions, don't ask anyone else. Go to either read what they have on their websites. If you don't understand it and you need more clarification, get in touch with the help desk or in customer service. That's what I do, and it works well for me. All right, ladies. So if you have any questions, just leave your comments in the comment section, or you can email me at info at Angela Ambrose. That's Angela Ambrose, AMBROISE, .com, or you can schedule a free 15-minute consultation with me to ask me more questions. If you need help with your profiles or just help with any of that, you can ask me about that in the 15-minute consultation that I have, or you can hire me to consult with me for an hour or 2 hours as well. So, I look forward to talking more with you about how to find work online while you're trying to grow your blog professionally. It's while you're trying to grow your blog so that you can start blogging professionally. All right, thanks. Bye.